I'm from New York. I'm from the city that never sleep. Homicide happen on every street. Pull up on niggas like 50 deep. I'm from New York.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jason Harvey back with another episode on my podcast, New Rules. I'm back with my amazing 3 co-hosts for another week. My girl Kia, give it up for her. Woo! We got Mosiah in the building.
You already know.
Yes.
And the feisty Marilyn Beret. So tonight we're going to get into a topic that I think that we all have participated in one way or another, whether knowingly or unknowingly, and we're going to be talking about code switching and exactly what that means. So I want to define exactly what that means. It's the way in which a member of an under-president group adjusts their language, grammatical structure, behavior, and appearance to fit into a dominant culture. So Kia, I'll start with you. Have you ever found yourself in a position where you have changed your voice?
Of course. Especially when you're in an interview. You want to make sure you get that job. So you
Yes.
have to change how you sound. My name is Nakia. So, of course, I have to change how I sound because Nakia, that's not,
Common.
it's not a
Right.
common name.
Yeah.
Right. So do you ever feel sometimes when you have moments of code switching, do you ever feel like, damn, I'm not being my true self or I'm being fake? Or do you feel I am being presentable in a situation that fits?
All the time. Especially, again, I feel like more work related. You have to present yourself as a certain person because I'm black and my name is
It's
Nakia.
what expected of
Yeah.
you,
Right,
basically,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you ever feel that, find yourself in situations where you feel like I really wish I could just be me, whether it's work or not, talk how I want to talk and just be how, I'm not saying curse, carry on like when you're casual with your friends. I'm just saying talk in the voice that you speak in.
Some people are going to get mad, but this is why I don't go to family reunions.
Okay.
Talk about it.
So let's speak about
Stick to
that.
that.
So listen, I'm gonna go to the next one.
I had
And,
one
and
this
Mosiah,
Saturday.
and Mosiah, I'm
Yo.
gonna direct this question to you, and then Marilyn, you can weigh in on this. Have you ever code switched for family?
Absolutely, definitely. Coming from all black family, being homosexual, you feel like you have to code switch. I don't do that shit no more because I'm comfortable with my skin. When you first, before you come out and stuff like that, it's like, yo, what's good? How you doing?
Right.
It's like I ain't got to do that shit no more. If I want to be like, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna definitely do that. I don't have to.
Right.
I don't have to. Feel obligated around a whole bunch of men in my family to act Debo, and I'm not.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Marilyn?
Well, I'm Afro-Latina, so one minute I'm like, yeah.
Right.
And then the next minute I'm like, come on our floor.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Rosaya.
So wait.
Telemundo.
Wait.
Right.
You
gotta do
Wait,
that.
but I'm glad you said that because this leads me to another question I actually didn't have on my cards for tonight. So being Afro-Latina, right? So you have a Latin background and an African-American background.
Yes.
Messiah, you can weigh in on this as well.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel you have to lean towards one specific culture when you're on one side
Yes.
of the other?
Absolutely. Let me tell you
Around my
something.
arms?
Honestly.
Growing up,
I don't have that.
No,
I'm just 100%
growing up,
Martin Luther
I
King.
always
I'm
You're
black.
the
had
only
to.
one.
This is one thing that was a struggle for me, and I speak about that in my book. I was always too Spanish to be black, and too black to be Spanish.
I tell you that all the time.
So when
all
I'm with
the
my
time.
Spanish family, I don't fit the stereotypical type of what a Latina is supposed to look like because I'm
Hair.
looking black. But when I'm with the black people, I'm light skinned. I got that
light-skinned.
deep, the pretty hair. It was always constant deprogramming. When I went from my mom's house to my dad's house to my mom's house. It was constant deprogramming. And then having to go back into another environment to be reprogrammed and knowing the morals and values of that one. It was a constant battle.
Even in the household when I was growing up, like all of my siblings that I actually grew up with are darker than me, so it was always hard to try to fit their molds because they always probably thought, because I know y'all gonna see this shit, that I was better than them because I had curly hair. light skin, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that, I think we talked about it on last week's episode too. We kind of touched on like colorism as well. It kind of plays into the families a little bit too sometimes.
Yeah.
Complexion.
Yeah, it
does.
starts-
Unfortunately,
It
does play
starts
in there.
with the families.
Yeah.
That's where you first experience the battle of that.
Wow.
You experience it with the families,
Celie said?
within your household.
All my life.
Yeah, I had to fight.
That's a fact.
You experience it with your families
Yeah.
first because that's where everything, all your morals, values, everything that you're learning and becoming the human being that you are, you learn it within your
And we
household.
had to fight double.
And we had to fight
Yeah.
twice.
We had to fight twice.
You know how many times girls would try to fight me because I was this pretty light skinned girl that was Spanish, or then and then the Spanish girls, they were in a sense somewhat racist.
Yeah.
Towards me because I
That's what's
I
taught.
couldn't put my baby hairs down the way they put them down in a sense.
Yeah.
How you could take the little
Gotta
eco
fight
style
twice.
gel and just swoop
But you know
it
what?
down.
It's so funny you say that because in black families, you would be considered like a brown girl. They wouldn't consider you light skinned.
They consider me
No.
light skinned.
That's the thing. And most
High yellow.
a lot of women in my
yellow.
family are very
Yellow.
shy.
Let me tell you something. I did something, and this is when I had to really understand. I learned about my whole roots, and this was a lesson learned. So, I thought I was so Spanish. I had permed my hair.
Oh.
And then 2 weeks later, I thought because I was Spanish, I could dye it, and nothing was gonna happen.
Oh.
Child, my shit was falling out like loop, loop, loop. May God bless it. And my
Wow.
grandmother had me over that sink washing
Washing.
it out, and she said,
Over the
and may
Crisco.
God bless it dead to my
Over the
grandmother.
Crisco
May God
can.
bless it dead. My grandmother said she was like, "Don't worry, baby, you Spanish, it'll grow back." And she,
Oh my
but
God.
it was something that I learned that I didn't have hair like them, where they could dye it, they could do all kinds of stuff to it. It was something that I had to learn. It was a lesson learned. I was 17 years old. I had dyed it, and I was looking like the Crypt Keeper when I was done. I was looking like Tales from the motherfucking Crypt.
Crypt.
But I want to wait.
I was looking like that motherfucker when I was done.
But I want to say something. I want to say something because one thing about me, like when people answer questions, when I ask, I always listen because there's always little clues. And you said it goes back to family.
Yeah.
Even with her having you over the sink, washing your hands, saying, "Baby, don't worry, you're Spanish."
It'll grow back. That's exactly what she
That
said
is
to me.
Those are things that people don't understand.
And that
It
was my
creates-
black grandmother.
But
That's
do you
what I'm
understand
saying.
that'll give you like the like air. It's an air.
Yeah.
Like that'll give you an air like, yeah, I'm Spanish. I'll have my hair grow back. And imagine if
But
it
that
didn't
also,
grow
but that,
back
no,
the
but
same.
even besides the
You know?
hair, I'm just talking about just your identity as a
Yes,
woman, right?
but this is the thing.
that plays on the black side of
I
it.
struggled with
Because
my
now it's
identity.
looking like, well, thank God I'm Spanish. Because if I was a black bitch, I'd be bald.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And it's
it
something
makes
I
you,
would have
so
to
it makes
feel
you,
it.
no,
Because I've
but
been walking
so
around
in
like
that
that.
moment,
The
no,
baby- the
but in
baby-
that moment, that could have made you feel like, thank God I'm Spanish and not fully black.
No, but
it plays.
I did feel that way.
It's a psychological
thing.
I
exactly,
did feel
That's
that
the
way.
thing.
Yep.
I did feel that way, and it was like it was tough on me because it was like a constant battle. Like even when it came to being Afro Latina and using the N word. Like I grew up with black people. Like I'm black. Like I identify as I'm an Afro Latina. It is what it is. But my nigga, I'm gonna use that. That's just the way.
That's the terminology.
That's the way
First
I was
off, we're
brought
from the
up.
projects,
I want to talk about
I'm
that.
from the
Kia,
projects.
so wait.
I'm a project.
Kia, I have a question. No, Kia, are you 100% like African American?
100%.
Okay.
No,
Wait,
Jamaican.
no.
No, nothing.
No.
Okay, so I am as well. I know you two aren't.
So do y'all
right?
get married
Wait,
if
hold on,
I use
no,
an
F-word? Look at the
wait,
dynamic.
no, but I want to go
Yeah.
there. I want to go there because I will say this. Knowing you both and experiencing you both, I don't feel a way about that for a lot of reasons. But when I have found myself feeling a little offended when I've seen some of my Latin friends that they're so fair-skinned that they come across as white that when they say nigga, I cringed inside.
Do you really?
But I never
even
said it.
even if it's from the same hood. So if it's a real fair-skinned Puerto Rican and he says, yo, my nigga was good. Like, do you cringe?
But let me say this too. I cringe at it with certain people, and I'm being honest, okay? One of my best friends, she has Italian in her, but she is from the Bronx.
But Italians are black.
No,
Let's
but
be
hold
real.
on,
they're
no.
definitely-
But no, if you
Brooklyn,
see,
you're black.
let me say this. One of my best friends, and I love you so much, my baby. Jessica, one of my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
She is so fair skinned, you would see her and think she's a white girl, or you may think that she's a Hispanic girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she's so hood. She live in the Bronx. She's from the Bronx. She
But
talks hood,
that's
my
where
nigga.
she grew
Da-da-da-da-da.
up.
When I first met her, I was like taken aback because I'm like, wait, I didn't know what she was.
Got you.
But getting to know her demographic and where she comes from, I understood her more.
Right.
So hearing her say it, it's like, that's like my black sister. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you.
So I don't
So
feel a
we're
way
giving
about
people
it.
a seat at the table, basically.
I feel depends on where the fuck you from. Now, if you
Okay.
come talking about that nigga shit because you just played a motherfucking Jay-Z record, but you live in fucking Tallahassee.
You live in Long
and
Island.
you white.
Not
you might get your ass
Tallahassee.
beat.
Well,
playing
I'm
with
an
me.
Afro-Latina from the
Tallahassee.
Bronx, born and raised.
Period.
Okay, I'm going to use all the terminology.
Period.
All right, so I want to ask a question too when it comes to code switching, because I thought about this. I know it's a thin line, but I'm just curious of what you think. When you lie on your resume.
Of course.
I stay lying on my
No,
I've
but
never lied on-
listen to
I've
the
never,
question, no.
ever,
Wait,
I'm
no, no,
very
no, no.
credentialed. Can
Wait,
you-
no, but listen to the question though. When you talk about code switching, when you don't tell the full truth on your resume, you're trying to fit in to get a position. Is
I've
that
never
code
had-
switching? It's a thin line.
I feel like
but
there's,
you're lying to get a position that maybe you don't qualify for.
yeah, but
It
I
might
feel like
be a
people do
form.
that every
It
day.
It might be a form
It's
of
it
code
may be a
switching,
form,
but
yeah.
it's lying.
I feel like
Everybody do it. No matter.
I've
Everybody
never,
lies.
No.
I've never lied
Everybody
on my
pulls
resume.
it. I lied on my
I've
resume.
never lied.
I was telling
Anything
people I
you
had
see
a
on my
bachelor's.
resume, I've done completely.
I was telling people I had a bachelor's degree and I was
I
still in
feel like
college.
there's more people
I'm
who
bachelor's
lie.
degree certified.
I've
I
never
feel like
done
there's
that.
more people who lie than there's. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people lie.
Everybody lies.
Yeah.
Everybody
I agree.
fabricates.
Everybody lies,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've never done it on my resume.
Well, I
Besides
did.
Messiah.
I never had to
That's
do it.
okay.
I never had to
Hey,
do
I'm just
it.
saying, besides you.
Okay, here's a deep question. I want to go around the room and I'll start with Kia. Okay? Have you ever wished at some point in your life you were a different race?
Of course.
Ooh.
What race is that and why?
White.
Why?
Because I feel like you're privileged. Yeah.
But
White, come on.
but nowadays,
I used to hate my name.
really
I used to hate my name.
okay.
How
Nikia?
important are names?
Okay. Okay.
Names are so
Because if you hear
important.
somebody named
I love
Shavonte,
Nakia. First off, I love Nakia. I love
that name too.
Imagine
if they
being
have a Nakia,
imagine
But I will
being-
say-
Jessica,
but I
imagine
will
being
say-
a
I'm gonna go with
boy.
Jessica.
Imagine being a boy, and your name is Kelly.
See, I thought we
yeah,
were
because
gonna
you know
say
that's
that,
funny.
Seth.
Let me. I don't mean to
Imagine
check-
being a boy,
When I
and your
first-
name is Kelly.
When I first heard that Kelly was working at the job, I thought it was a girl. But then when
yeah, no,
so
this
I
is a
feel
whole
like-
man right
No,
here. A
I
whole
feel
man.
like I thought it was a girl. No, I thought it was a girl, but
But I
he
feel
was
like
mean to
Kelly
me
as a
low-key,
black
but we're
man,
not
I
gonna
feel
talk about
like-
that.
But a lot of people are misled to not know the facts because
Kelly is really
Kelly is a real
the boy
guy
name.
name.
It's really a boy name.
It's derived from Scotland, so it was a king whose name was Kelly,
Well, I
and then
used to-
that's how it transpired.
I
but-
used to want to be another race, but I wanted to be Egyptian because I wanted
Why?
to. I wanted to play in the pyramids.
Oh,
I wanted
bitch,
to.
bye.
I,
Messiah.
first of all, you already know I act
All right,
like
listen,
that.
hold on.
You know,
Messiah.
move your body like a
Like
snake, like that.
Y'all motherfuckers need to just dress up for Halloween this week.
I just wanted
Y'all just
to
wanna
be
do Halloween.
Nefertiti.
Yes, Princess Nefertiti. Hey, that's my bitch. I ain't never met her, but
I cannot take
I
that.
wanted,
Wait,
I
okay.
wanted to be Cleopatra and
Okay,
and-
another question, and we'll start your way and we'll work our way down. Have you ever code switched, right, in a situation, and the person you're code switching from is trying to be more like your culture? And you're like, oh shit, I'm trying to be white, and they trying to be more like me.
Yes,
and they know
it's-
the lyrics to Jay-Z and shit, and you like,
gotta
oh
think.
shit.
Yeah, that's
I'm
happened.
trying to be like, oh shit, I'm trying to be like you, and I'm trying to talk all proper, and now you talking about, oh, I just went to the Jay-Z concert, and you rapping, and you're
Yes.
like, oh shit, this white bitch know all the fucking words, and I'm trying to be like you, and you more like me.
Yep, that happens on my current job now. There's one particular
never had
person, I'm
that.
not going to blow her
That
up,
happens all the time.
but she knows she just went to the Rock the Bells concert. She's doing all of this stuff, and I'm just like,
Sitting there like,
and I'm like,
bitch,
I'm
but
sitting
what's
I'm-
wrong with
I'm
that? Why
like,
does she
bitch,
have to
no,
rock out because of
no,
her
but I was
skin
like, bitch, I'm
complexion?
sitting here trying to be a Claire.
But that's the thing.
And you over here being a shenane.
And bitch, I'm
What's
Sinead
wrong with a little Lady Gaga?
And I'm like,
what's wrong with a little Lady Gaga?
Nothing's wrong with Lady
There's nothing wrong with
Gaga.
Lady Gaga, but I was trying to be a clear, and she's straight here. So now I'd be like, yo, what's up?
Now she's
Now she's not.
Now she's
Okay,
not. Have you
okay.
ever had that experience before?
I don't think I've had that.
Kia, what about you?
All the time. But you know what? It doesn't bother
I
me.
don't think I've had that.
It doesn't bother me. You wanna be black?
Yeah.
What is being black?
Okay,
A
I
lot
have
of
that.
things.
Being black is
because
everything.
wait, look, no. What is being black? Because
A lot of things.
when
we
I
had
articulate
arguments,
myself,
you said to me, you
people
called me
be
Frankie
like,
Beverly.
"Yo, where you at?"
You called me Frankie Beverly before.
Whoa,
We had
that's
arguments.
because. What does he call me all the time? Celia Cruz.
Yes, with that fucking fruit basket.
Wow.
He
does
so
call
I'm
you
not
that.
calling you Celia Cruz.
Racist.
Fuck motherfucking Beverly.
Racist.
I'll
That
be Frankie
motherfucking
Beverly.
barbecue.
I'll be
Okay,
Frankie
you
Beverly.
always want a barbecue.
I'll be a Selena.
Always want a
Oh, God.
motherfucking chicken.
And all y'all Latin bitches be stepping in the name of love at your barbecues too.
Yeah, no, we sure
I'll be
do.
doing the bachata in the
Anda
motherfucker.
merengue.
And then I'll twerk for my shenanigans.
That's the best of both worlds.
You're gonna get it. Oh.
Listen, hold up. Listen,
Let's talk
listen,
about
guys. We're gonna get out of here, but I want to thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode. Listen, you do not want to miss the next 2 episodes of my 6-week sneak peek first season. Let's just say the next 2 episodes are gonna be legendary.
Woo!
You don't want to miss it. See y'all again next week.
Bye, y'all.